Back there, just a miracle. When we are just alone in our rooms, in our house, when we are just alone with our spouse, with our wives, with our family, how do they see us? Do they see the gospel? Do they say Jesus? With the gospel according to you and all of us. Jesus in our lives as our Savior. Would you see Jesus in our lives as the Master's servant? Yes, the only letter of recommendation we need is you yourselves. That your lives are a letter written in our hearts. He was saying that each one of us are the living epistles, that we are the fifth gospel being written, that will be read by men and women who will never get a chance to open up their Bibles, who will never get a chance to come to church, who will never get a chance to hear any preaching. That your lives are a letter written in our hearts, and everyone can read it. Everyone can read it. And our lives become an open book, whether we don't realize it or not. You are a letter from Christ, showing the result of our ministry among you. That our lives are not just written by us, but the moment that we give our life to Christ, the pen, the ink is no longer in our hands. We give it to Jesus. We allow Jesus to write our lives. So that when people read our lives, they will see the handwriting of Jesus Christ. Am I making sense, people of God? Yes. You are a letter from Christ, showing the result of our ministry among you. This letter, our lives, is written not with pen and ink, but with the Spirit of the living God. That's why, people of God, because we can only act in a certain way. And at some point we will devote on who we really are. That's why we need God. We need the Spirit of the living God every single day. That this letter, our lives, is not written by pen and ink, but by the Spirit of the living God. It is carved on tablets of stone. It is not based on rules and regulations. But the real transformation comes when God writes it in our hearts. It is not carved not on tablets of stone, but on your hearts. You are the letter, known and read by all men. You are the living message. You are the walking testimony. You are a letter that the world. And let's close on this, and everybody's eyes are closed in this moment. Spirit to write our lives, not based on what we know, not based on what we could do, but allowing Him and surrendering our lives so that He could write our letter, our lives, according to His will and to His ways.